Hello, my friend. This is Nick from Prestman doing a video walkthrough of our 2024 Subaru Outback Wilderness. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna walk all the way around. We're gonna look for any dents, scratches, any kind of janky whatever on the outside. Then we're gonna go inside, go over some of the features, make sure everything's working properly. But then finally, we're gonna pop the hood and evaluate a little bit in the engine bay, just for good measure. So I'll do a separate video of it up on the road. That way this video isn't like 20 minutes long. So let's hop right into it. So first off, needs a bath, so that's super duper. But I'm not seeing any kind of rock chips or anything crazy up here in the front. Looks actually really solid. So actually looks like you have one small rock chip right in there. So but the hood is not all weird, unaligned or anything. Like, it looks good. Side panels up here also looking good. Let's check the other side. Also good. So some small scratching right here on the headlight, but nothing too major. So, but good to know nonetheless, good to know. So let's start going around. Tires, actually freaking in way good condition. That's awesome. Got some little bird poop on it there, so that's cool. But anyway, sorry, forgive me. I'm just being my janky self. All right, back panels up here, all aligned, looking good. Got your tow hitch and whatever. So it looks like, oh, okay, that's coming off. Never mind. I thought we found a scratch, but 'twas not so. So I'll put it through the wash, make sure it's nice and clean when you get here, but for the purposes of right now, it is what it is. Well, it looks like you have a small, not really a chip, it's just kind of a little wear on the paint right in there. So on the door, anyway, that little thing. You have one scratch right in here. And that's about it. All in all, not bad. I'll give it a 9 out of 10 for the exterior. So also, while we're out here, here's a quick look around some of our lot. This is maybe, I don't know, like 30% of our cars. So we got more over on the other side of the building over there. We have another building over there. We sell more cars here than any independent dealer in the state. You know, all the facts to flex on everybody or whatever. But I feel like it's nice to know a little bit about who you're working with, you know? We didn't just like start up last year. Anyway. All right. So we got two warning lights up right now. First is a fuel light, pretty self-explanatory. Second is the seatbelt light, also pretty straightforward. So let's cycle through a couple things real quick, just to make sure. Cool. So feature-wise, I'm sure you're pretty familiar. So the only thing the Wilderness does not have that well, not the only thing, but the main thing people care about that the Wilderness does not have that the Touring does have is the cooled seats. So no cooled seats on a Wilderness. Hope you weren't living and praying for that. If you really want them, you can get them installed or something, but for now it is what it is. So heated steering wheel, looking good. Regular heated seats, looking good. AC is blowing cold. The car does not smell like smoke or, you know, poop or something weird. I don't know. But other than that, everything up here, I imagine you're probably pretty familiar with. We'll test the adaptive cruise and all that on the drive portion. But audio's working well. Interior condition. Oh, actually, let's look at the camera real quick. Wow, amazing. Anyway, interior condition, really, really good. So I'm not seeing any rips, any dents, any tears, any stains. I am seeing a little dirt there, so we'll clean that. But very, very nice. Back seat, same story. Good stuff. Get the little tray thing there. Plugins and whatnot. Yada, yada, yada. So, but yeah, interior condition looking very, very nice. I'm not really seeing, honestly, anything that looks solid. So let's look under the hood real quick. We'll check that out, and then we will go from that. I think that should be good for this video. All right, so I don't know how mechanically inclined you are or aren't. I know you're well researched, but regardless of how much you know about the what's under the engine bay, I always encourage my customers. Oops. Sorry, I was getting a phone call, so my audio might have cut out. But I always encourage my customers to look under the hood regardless of their experience. The reason why, even if you don't know anything about cars, you at least know what neglect looks like. Now, it's 2024, so I don't expect to find too much, but we're still going to do our due diligence. So the basic things I usually tell people to look for is A, acid buildup all around the battery. If it's like all crusty and like overgrown or whatever, that's not great. B, if there's metal, I mean, not metal, if there's rust on the metal parts all up in here, anything that should be silver or gray is brown and gross, that's not great. And then lastly is just like if there's freaking an ocean of dust and spider webs and whatever. But as far as this one goes, actually pretty solid. So nothing really too crazy on here. Pretty straightforward. Other than that, I mean, obviously Subarus are easy to do oil changes on, so that's cool. But if you are mechanically inclined, we can talk more about questions or whatever you have, but we'll keep this video pretty user-friendly for now. Suffice to say, when you pop the hood of an engine bay, this is what you want to see. All right, if there's anything I missed that you want to see before you get here, just let me know. I'm happy to show anything else on here. I'll get started on that video of it driving right now, so just hang tight and wait for that, and we'll see you in a sec.